Hi everybody, my name is Marietta. These are general readings for July, and the first one that we do of the earth signs is Capricorn, and Capricorn is from 22nd, 23rd of December till the 22nd, 23rd of January. And without further delay, I will draw your cards for July. If you want a personal reading, please go to my website, mariettatiernissen.com. There's all the info, online booking, and then you can WhatsApp me and we can arrange for your special reading. Let's have a look at Capricorn for the past, for the present, for the future, and then what to go with or what to focus on. It seems that for Capricorn, there is, or for Capricorn rising, if people know their rising sign, it seems that in the past you managed very well your money affairs, or you were really in a business kind of mind state, where at the moment be careful of theft, be careful of being passive or active in a role of walking away from something without really making compromises, or taking something from somebody else, or even in an emotional level that you actually have an affair or you start an affair, because it would be like a thief walking away at night with the swords, which the card always for me is one of the most negative cards of the tarot deck. So, or somebody else is actually not honest with you, and therefore you need to also check your bank balances, your statements, what people ask you, or whether you've been scammed at the petrol station for car wax, and then they just put on extra 100 or 200 rand. That happened to me, by the way. And then the future is going into lots of new ideas, but not as yet really putting them into form. So at the moment, not the right time to just go with changes. So don't push the changes and then neglect to really look at what you have to deal with at the moment. And really focus also a bit more on your relationship, to have new passion in your relationship, and maybe now without masks in South Africa, that you can date again and not be inhibited by masks and just specific groups and amounts of groups in a specific place. So enjoy a bit more the meeting of people, the falling in love, the rekindling of passion, and do not focus so much in making changes because you want to force certain changes. And I feel it's here, even with your marriage, really stay put and focus on what you can achieve in a positive way, not in a betrayal way, not in a way where you just run and try and escape, or not really face your obstacles and your challenges here, because then it might just be that you start a negative cycle. So this is more warnings than anything else. The first reading today, which is more warnings, and really saying focus more on your love life, that you correct whatever you can correct, and look at yourself, that you live according to your being values and not according to your dark side. And if you're not aware, you're most probably not aware of your weaknesses. So be more aware what you attract, and that you don't just act with your little mini evil you. Let's have a look at the angel card for Capricorn. Focus upon your strengths. And that is what I'm thinking, is focus upon your positive characteristics, your positive side of your personality, your normal stable way of looking at things, and not on just wanting to run away from a bit of trouble or having delusional thoughts about anything or just wanting to escape reality. That for now, for July. Till next time. The next sign that we're looking for, general readings, Taurus is from 22nd, 23rd of April to the 22nd, 23rd of May. And there's a lot of happenings at the moment for Taurus and Scorpion people, because the planet of Uranus, which is an awakening, sudden, unexpected events, is moving through Taurus. So there's a lot happening for those people that are Scorpions and Taurus people, and those are the people that do not like change at all, even more so than any other sign. So let's have a look for Taurus for the month of July. And if you want a personal reading, you can always go to my website, mariettatinison.com. So let's have a look at the past, the present, the future, what not to do, and what to do. All right, for Taurus, in the past, there was definitely a new beginning. So you might have had a chance to start a new life, to go into a new direction, to take on a new job, or even to start new all over with a new marriage. And at the moment, you don't know what you really want. So there's a lot of stalemates, not really being able to make decisions. But remember, this is a small arcana card. So this is very much due to your own thoughts that you can't move forward. But I also see here that it's not the time to go deeply into yourself and actually only spend time with yourself and be in isolation and on your own, but to embrace the future where you actually have a reawakening, a rebirth, a new situation which comes after a tower situation, which is big changes where we saw in the past that you actually moved into a new beginning. So you're really into a new wave of new beginnings and new things and a lot of creativity. So choose to make decisions in a positive way, in a fruitful way, in a fertile way, in a abundant way, and not to focus on the past and therefore have too much fear in the present to step forward. So for Taurus, this is a tall order because they don't like change, but it's really advisable to let the past go and to not isolate yourself further, but to really be open here to also have some joy in your life again, to enjoy things, to enjoy your money, to enjoy your new good decisions and making decisions and taking a stand for a new future, for a new beginning, which is with hope. Yes. So to all of this, what I said is for new beginnings, for rebirth, for looking at joy and abundance and trusting the universe here in your abundance, in your new beginnings, and letting the past go, the angel card says yes to it. So the biggest thing with people who are in a depression very often, or who want to commit suicide, the biggest element that they have in common is that they don't have any more hope. So keep hopeful. Don't allow yourself to go into despair, because you don't know what magic is around the corner. This is then for July for Taurus, and the next sign is for September. I never see September, Virgo, as an earth sign, because they are so very often OCD, very scattered, so they don't come through as very grounded signs. they more come through like what? Like a Gemini, most probably. A bit more grounded than a Gemini. So let's have a look at Virgos, 22nd of August till 22nd, 23rd of September. And this is for the month of July. What do I need to know for September? In the past, in the present, and in the future. And then what to be aware of, or what to also focus on if it's positive, plus what to look at, which will also help the situation. So first of all, in the past, it's very much the Justice card. So it's like you weighed things up, but there's a balance, but also a bit of a stalemate situation. But it's also the card of karma. In other words, whatever you've got at the moment is just a universal balance. Was in the past. It balanced everything out. Where in the future, we have the Queen of Cups, which actually says, yes, have a look at the things that make you happy. Look at things from a perspective of your feelings and your emotions and what really makes you passionate about something, because in the future, there's definitely the feeling that you have everything and that you need to make choices in which direction you want to go. It's not as yet that you're really active, because the Two of Rods is standing on top of a hill and having the world in your hand and needing to decide which decision, which choice you actually want to take. Keep in mind your creativity. Don't focus just on home life or emotions, but do some introspection so that the messages that normally come through with your intuition, that you also use this time of taking a bit of time out, because with that, the new life that you have will come into manifestation. So it's not a very busy time, but it's definitely a time where you don't need to fear, because the whole of month of July is not a dark month, but it's a month of looking at what you have, not to go too much into either emotions or action or thoughts, but to keep a balance all around between family life and career life, and doing in between nothing, or sleeping, or being like a hermit that just searches for their own inner truths, and also to keep the balance and doing what is fun for you, because there's definitely in the future choices to be made. So July, maybe just trust more, have more trust, have more faith, and that it's not a month where you need to push anything, but also take some time out for being on your own, being peaceful. It's not a very sociable month, and maybe because with us here it's winter, so that it means have snoozies, go to bed earlier, think about your life, where you want to take it, and not to push anything. The angel cards with September, with Virgo for July, is the fertility card. So although it said do not go too much into fertility and just focus on that, because I could see that you need the Justice card, this is very much what I believe you need to focus on as you are in the present and into the future making decisions. So choose a direction which is more for you creative, more abundant, but also more creative, so that you make your choice here, not solely on money, but on the whole creativity, your passions, what you really like to do, so that money and feelings or the material world and your home life and your feeling world stays in balance. I hope this makes sense for you, because this is then the last one for July for the earth signs. If you want a personal reading, please go to mariettatjenison.com. With this, till next time, bye.